Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT. Your home for the County of Champions.
Has a throw to first, and that's your ball game. Union has won its first ever WPIAL championship.
There it is. Champions, the Static Lancers.
Strike three. The Union Scotties, golden once again.
One gold not enough. How about 2 district gold and 2 state gold for the Lady Lancers?
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
9 seconds. Anderson into the corner. It's poised for three. Shot! He turns the
Look to throw again. Directing traffic. Going for the quarterback in the end zone. Touchdown!
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Live from North Allegheny High School, it's high school softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP. Today, the Laurel Spartans take on the Our Lady Sacred Heart Chargers. Today's broadcast on the Lawrence County SportsNet and the Trib Live High School Sports Network is brought to you by Maley Chiropractic, keeping you in the game. Castle Asphalt, making your dream design come to fruition. The Red Zone, you can score big at the Red Zone. Door Bonner Law, a community firm dedicated to protecting your possessions. Ponce's Insurance, love the life you live, worry-free. Crane Room Grill, family-owned restaurant, brewery, and banquet center. Today's broadcast also being brought to you by the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company, home and business bottled water delivery. Health and Motion Physical Therapy, keeping you moving. The Toshiba Business Solutions, empowering the art of business. Western Pennsylvania Fall Baseball League, the Building Blocks Baseball, the Lawrence County Child and Youth Services, the Tri-County Principals Association, the Laurel Teachers Association, and by the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Lee Moan. Producer Randy Gore, my brother Jay Moan will be along just in a little bit. Game 2 of our doubleheader today, and the Shannock punch their ticket to Lily Field, California next week, either Wednesday or Thursday with a 15-0 victory. Laurel trying to do the same. They defeated Riverside 14-0 in their first round game. Excuse me, in their quarterfinal game, they had a first round bye. They defeated Riverside 3-2. Our Lady Sacred Heart, they defeated Shenango in the first round game 6-5, and then they upset the Sarah Catholic Eagles in the quarterfinals last Thursday 6-3. Them two will meet, and they will get the winner of Laurel and Neshannock. Laurel coming in with a record of 10-2 in the conference play. Overall record of 15-2. There are only 2 losses to the undefeated Neshannock Lancers. And the Our Lady of Sacred Heart Chargers, they come in with a record of 14-3. They finish in second place in their conference with a record of 10-2. So 2 very, very good teams. We're going to remind everybody this game and the broadcast of this game are the sole and exclusive property of WPL and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Any broadcast of this game is intended exclusively for the benefit of the listening audience, and any use, rebroadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent from the WPL and the Trib Total Media is strictly prohibited. Great field here at North Allegheny High School, pristine condition as this usually is. Great weather. Looking forward to a great ball game between Laurel number 2, and Our Lady of Sacred Heart 6. We're going to take our first break. We'll come back and set this game up and have our starting lineups. You're watching high school softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
No two companies create the same way. Toshiba empowers the art of business by uniquely enabling businesses to work with tools designed specifically for them. In a constantly evolving world, business communication must be agile, efficient, and fast. Toshiba is the company that helps you manage it all, from paper to digital to screen and back again. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
Having a safe and healthy home is not something to play games with, especially if your home was built before 1978. You may be exposed to extremely harmful lead-based paint hazards. If you're concerned about lead in your home, don't roll the dice on your family's safety. LCAP's Healthy Homes Lead Hazard Reduction Program is here to help you win the battle. Your family's health and safety is the goal. Contact the Department of Healthy Homes today.
In need of a lawyer? Contact Medore Bonner Law, a boutique firm offering tailored legal services and over 120 years legal experience. County residents with strong family ties to the community, Jason Medore and Michael Bonner, established Medore Bonner Law to provide clients with legal expertise and personal attention. Guided by their professional staff, you can feel confident your rights will be protected. Call attorneys Jason Medore or Michael Bonner, or visit MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and or all therapies necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
And welcome back to North Allegheny High School. The first pitch between Laurel and Our Lady Sacred Heart. We're going to do things a little bit differently, Jay. Our Medore Bonner Law defensive alignment for the Laurel Spartans. Medore Bonner Law, your community firm with a personal connection and individualized service.
Starting with the pitcher, Grace Kissick, and the catcher is Alexa Brua. The first baseman is Addison Deal. The second baseman is Grace Zeppelin. The shortstop is Macy Lang, and the third baseman is Autumn Boyd. From left to right is Hayden Seaford, Georgia Jellyman, and Eva Kuth.
Our first pitch today brought to you by the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Penn Ohio Bottled Water, you can stay refreshed by enjoying hot or cold water at the click of a button, or enjoy a cup of coffee with their bottom-loading water cooler option. Get 3 free bottles and first month cooler rental free when you sign up today. Grace Kissick will be facing this lineup. Julia Vibro, she bats first. She's your center fielder. Leanna Waltzer, the catcher, bats second. Morgan O'Brien, the third baseman, bats third. Justina Giles, she's your pitcher. She bats cleanup. Alex Lomachowski, she bats fifth, your shortstop. The first baseman, Lily Walmsley, bats sixth. Designated player today, Gracie DiGiacomo, bats seventh. Ava Chumo, the left fielder, bats eighth, and Alyssa Minton bats ninth, in your right fielder is Olivia DiGiacomo. So it's Vibro, Waltzer, O'Brien, Giles, Domachowski, Walmsley, DiGiacomo, Chumo, and Minton. Get ready for the first pitch here today from from North Allegheny High School. The Shannock won the first game 15-0. Gotta love these quick turnarounds, huh?
I tell you what, I don't like them because I'm not as quick as you are, but I think I got everything ready to go, Lee, so we should have a good broadcast.
We're hoping anyways.
Oh, yes.
Julia Vibro will step in. Grace Kissick. 43 2/3 innings, a first pitch ball. 26 hits on the year. ERA of 1.12 for Grace Kissick on the year. 68 strikeouts, so not a power pitcher in Kissick. Next pitch up high. I want to thank Mr. Randy Gore for our guest producer here today, as Mr. Dawson a little tied up with a baby number 2 coming. Not yet. Swing and a miss by Julia Vibro. All section outfielder is Juliet, headed to Seton Hill when she graduates in a few days. Next pitch, a strike. The count is 2-2. Did not get our umpiring crew here today. So that's a good thing for the umpires. We don't get to call them out by name. Next pitch up high.
3-2 then, I believe.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Comes the payoff pitch from Kissick. Pop up. It's going to go out of play. Again, Our Lady of Sacred Hearts, co-section champs with Charleroi. Last year's trip to the state playoffs last year was their first in program history. Went into the WPL semis last year. Comes the payoff pitch again. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Good start there for the pitcher, Grace Kissick, Jay.
That's how you want to start a game off with Big K.
Leanne Walzer will step in. Walzer, a freshman. Not related to something for your wall, Heather Walzer.
I was going to ask that, but I didn't figure she was. You would have mentioned it.
Pop up, infield. Nope, going to check out a play. It's a beautiful day. Cannot remember, of course, my memory's starting to go anyways, but cannot remember when not one rain out during the baseball or softball playoffs. Been a long time since that's happened. At least it seems like it anyways.
It's been really some beautiful weather the last few days.
Yeah, for 2 weeks, and the rain that we got was on Saturday. So, I mean, we had no game, nothing scheduled on Saturday, so been great. And when it does rain, we had volleyball, so who cares? Yeah, we get to do a Triple Live High School Sports Network, the volleyball championships tomorrow night from Peters Township. Walter, your catcher, 1-1 count. A little inside. We're situated in left center field in the press box here at North Allegheny, so that's why we delay our strike call a little bit. Have to wait for the umpire to come up and either make the call. Can I hear him from? Of course, I can't hear anything anyways, so count 2-1. That's a strike. Count goes to 2-2. So that's why the delay in the call a little bit. Count goes to 2-2 here. No score here in the top of the first inning. Pop up. It's going to go out of play. A lot of balls get lost here at North Allegheny with the woods to our right behind first base. All woods. And with green balls going in with the green grass. Of course, that slope's pretty good down there also.
Yeah, I've seen people walk the edge of the woods and just shake their heads. Not going after that one.
Yeah. I'm sure there's some poison ivy down there somewhere.
Well, if there is, I'd get it, so I'm staying out of there, Lee.
I don't want to see you try to walk down a hill anyways.
I'd probably roll down it.
Comes the 2-2. That's inside, ball 3. A beautiful complex here at North Allegheny. The baseball team on their way to the WPL championship next Wednesday. Baseball field up to the top to our right. A lot of playoff games because of the facilities here at North Allegheny. Comes the payoff pitch. That's inside, ball 4, so 1-out walk. Yep. Athletic director Bob Azzuto does not turn down anything. They call and they say, would you let? Yes. So he just takes anything he can get a hold of here, and they just a great job, the facility and staff here at North Allegheny. Morgan O'Brien steps in with 1 out here in the top of the first inning. O'Brien, first pitch strike. Morgan O'Brien on the basketball team at Our Lady of Sacred Heart. He's a second team all-section volleyball player also. That ball's fouled up out of play. It's strike 2. I want to thank Randy Gore. He is producing also, but I'm cheating off some of his notes that I did not have on our last broadcast because we had Shenango and Our Lady of Sacred Heart in the first broadcast. The first playoff game, that we had here from North Allegheny. Comes the 0-2. That's out of play. Kid's going to chase that. And let's see if he just shook his, put the head down there. Nope, not getting that one.
I watched other people do the same thing, Lee.
Oh, that was good.
I think it was a smart move, what you say.
Well, I said when you're a Pullman, you can used to hand out free hot dogs way back when for to bring back the foul ball. I want the umpire said something to either the bench or maybe one of the fans down there. The 0-2 ground ball's going to find its way. Bassett diving third baseman and Autumn Boyd. Throw gets away, the cut coming in, but not going to try to chance it is Leanne Walzer. So 1 out single. Well, not a good throw coming in from the left fielder in Hayden Seifert.
I think if she would have took off right away, there might have been I think she could have made it, but.
So bring up cleanup hitter Justina Giles. Giles was all section. First pitch swing and a miss, strike 1. So we did not see this the first broadcast, Jay, when Greensburg Central Catholic did not get 2 runners on at any point in the 3 innings.
That was a very quick game. You okay?
And there's a strike. Yeah, I was trying not to sneeze on the air. Count goes though, 2. And here comes the 0-2. Fouled off. So the winner will get in the Shannock either Wednesday or Thursday. Brackets should be updated tomorrow. Getting all the games played in today here around the WPIL. Comes the 0-2. Strike 3 called. Well, that's one thing we can tell from the umpire. He's very emphatic on the strike 3.
I like them, Lee.
Bring up 2 outs now. Bring up Alex Stomachowski, who started her career at North Allegheny High School. Transferred in Our Lady of Sacred Heart. And Grandma and Grandpa, yep, they are here sitting on the left field line. Almost got hit with a home run, almost the home run ball the other day. First pitch is strike. I got a chance to talk to them before the game. They figured they'd show up early and watch the first game. She's going to be off to St. Vincent next year. There's a strike 2. Mr. Randy Gore, very familiar with St. Vincent, the voice of the football team. That's hit well, but foul. He took over for the great Don Callahan, not Cal Callahan, Carnahan. There we go, Cal Carnahan, the inventor of the bell, the ding bell at the which I'll explain here in a second on our football. 0-2 is up high. The recaps on the football show, Jay, they always, he started with announcing the homecoming queen. So Mr. Don Rebel, that just sort of became a tradition. So everybody had a homecoming queen. He just ring the bell for every time that somebody announced the homecoming queen. But Cal was part of that. That's line drive caught there by Autumn Boyd. Great line drive, but better play by Boyd. So no runs, 1 hit, and no errors, 2 men left. Played a half inning. No score. You're watching high school softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network. Powered by OCAP and the Triple I High School Sports Network.
No 2 companies create the same way. Toshiba empowers the art of business by uniquely enabling businesses to work with tools designed specifically for them. In a constantly evolving world, business communication must be agile, efficient, and fast. Toshiba is the company that helps you manage it all, from paper to digital to screen and back again. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
Welcome back, North Allegheny High School. No score. Laurel starting lineup. Macy Lang. She will bat first. Autumn Boyd. She bats second. Grace Kissick bats third. Abby Miles bats fourth. Grace Zeppelin bats fifth. Addison Deal bats sixth. Hayden Seifert, she will bat seventh. Georgia Jellyman bats eighth, and Eva Kuth bats ninth. It's Lang, Boyd, and Kissick, Miles, Zeppelin, and Deal, and Seifert, Jellyman, and Kuth. Now time for your Medor Bonner Law defensive alignment. With flexible appointment hours, Medor Bonner Law is a team of experienced lawyers and staff, always ready to help.
Pitcher is Justina Giles. Catching is Leanne Walzer. First baseman is Lily Wamsley. Second baseman is Alyssa Mitten. Shortstop is Allie Domachowski. Third baseman is Morgan O'Brien. From left to right is Ava Chumo, Juliet Vibro, and Olivio DiGiacomo.
And that's your defensive alignment, sponsored by Medor Bonner Law. And Macy Lang will step in for the first pitch. Macy Lang hitting .333 on the year. And here comes the first pitch. And it's a perfect bunt, fielded by the catcher, throw, and gets the out. Great play by catcher Leanne Walzer to jump out and make that play, Jay.
I'll tell you what, she had to make a perfect throw, and she did, without hitting a runner.
I thought that was a perfect bunt. It needed to go maybe a 3 or 4 extra feet, and then Lang might beat that out, but did not. Brings up Autumn Boyd.
Like you said, a very, very good play by Walzer to start the game.
So one quick out and a changeup on Autumn Boyd out in front of it, and just fouls it off. Autumn Boyd, batting average of .391 on the year. 6 home runs for Autumn Boyd. Actually, no, excuse me, 1 home run for Autumn Boyd. And there's strike. Autumn Boyd off to Youngstown State, where she'll be a Penguin. Boy, wind's really picking up here. Change up, and it's roped into left field for a base hit. Nice job there by Autumn Boyd to wait on that pitch. So 1 out single. We're going to have to really tape things down here. Bring up Grace Kissick. Grace Kissick's the one with the 6 home runs. 26 RBIs for Grace. First team All-State was Grace. Headed to Malone College. First pitch up high. Yeah, Laurel's lost only their seniors, their group of seniors, Jay's lost only the 4 teams in their career.
I think Neshannock was 2, if I remember.
6 of them.
6 of them?
Yes.
Wow.
That's outside. Well, they lost to him 3 times last year. And twice more this year.
And we'll probably have it. They could have another game.
Now they're hoping, anyways. Yeah, they lost to Shenango in the 2021 opener. Ball hit well, left field. If it's fair, it's gone. It's just foul.
Off the light pole there, Lee.
Boy, Kissick got a lot of it. Given chase was his left fielder and Ava Chumo.
Hit right off the pole.
So count goes to 1-2. He lost to Shenango in the 21 opener. And then 2021, they lost in the state quarterfinals to Union City. That's the foul. They lost to Beaver last year in a non-section matchup, and then the Shannock are your 4 teams that they've lost to over the last 4 years of this senior team. So here comes the 1-2. Change up, strike 3 called. Boy, did she pull the string there. Did Juliet Giles.
Kissick couldn't do nothing. I think she was waiting for something fast. Come in that slow, she couldn't even take the bat. Move the bat.
So Justina Giles with the big strikeout with 2 outs. Bring up Abby Miles, the designated player here today. She bounces that one foul. Abby Miles, the big wrestler. Can be off to Fargo, North Dakota. The wrestle. 13-2 in her career as a lady wrestler, also on the boys team. Count goes to 1-1, and stealing second base on that low pitch is Autumn Boyd. Didn't know if she taken off in the play.
I did not notice. I was looking down.
Couldn't tell, but we'll give her a stolen base. Of course, our stats are unofficial up here in the press box. Count 1-1, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Another changeup. Strike 2.
Miles barely got a piece of that ball.
Yeah, Miles facing Giles. Miles and Giles. Count 1-2. Here comes the pitch. Just missed the corner. And everybody out here from 200 feet away thought it was strike 3. Very close for sure. Do it all over. Change up again. Out in front of it was Miles.
Just getting a piece of it's all you need. I think that was another change up. See if she comes with heat this time.
Yeah, Abby Miles can be off to Albion College for wrestling. Yeah, girls wrestling become a PIAA sport next year, a sanctioned sport. Swing and a miss. Ball gets by her. She didn't know that the ball went to the backstop and finally gets to first base to Abby. She reacted slow on that as Boyd goes to third. So strike out, but a wild pitch.
Walter was going to throw it down to first, but she saw the runner at third base, figured, I just better hold this ball, which is a smart move.
So going to bring up Grace Zeppelin with runners on first and third and 2 outs. Those are the kind of things you cannot do if you want to win a semifinal game. So Zeppelin will step in. First pitch swinging, ground ball, fielded by third baseman, and over. Does O'Brien, makes the play, or Walmsley over to O'Brien for the third out. So they get out of the inning. No runs on 1 hit. Got a wild pitch. 2 men left. We played 1. No score. You're watching high school softball here at the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Yeah, welcome back to North Allegheny High School. No score between Laurel and Our Lady of Sacred Heart. 6-7 hit 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up. Lily Walmsley will step in, the first baseman. Comes the first pitch. That's hit center field and going over to make the catch is Georgia Jellyman for the first out.
Nice jump on the ball by Jellyman.
And Grace DiGiacomo steps in with one out here in the top of the second inning. DiGiacomo going to be heading over to Carlo to continue her career. First pitch ball. She organized the polar plunge at her high school, Jay.
Really? Did you ever consider doing that?
I would. They gave me enough money. Strike one.
Usually you pay the money.
Yeah, I know. But they raised $1,600 for Special Olympics. So she organized that and jumped in the river this past February. The Allegheny River in Pittsburgh.
My son did that a few years ago. He's never done it since.
Count 2-1. Swing and a miss. Yeah, I would do it. I'd jump in the river.
What about you, Randy?
It wouldn't be far into the river. 2-2. Strike 3 called. Third strikeout of the day for Kissick. 2 outs here.
Back when I was a lot younger, I was a member of the Polar Bear Club, but not anymore. With age, I get a little bit smarter.
Ava Chumo steps in.
Bless you.
I'm hoping I'm not catching what you got, Jay.
I
or
hope
had.
I still got it.
Oh, that's good to hear. There's a strike.
And so does Mr. Dotson, too. So if you worked with him, he had it, too. He still has it.
Here comes.
Yeah.
Break out the mask. Here's a strike.
I might have an extra mask in my truck, Randy, if you're interested. Oh, wait, it's in Butler.
That was strike 3 called. I'm sorry. Strike 3. I didn't see the first. Thought the first pitch was a ball. It was not. So 3 up, 3 down.
You were sneezing at the time, Lee.
Yeah, you're listening. You're watching high school softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying on.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9 ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
And welcome back to a very windy North Allegheny High School all of a sudden. No score between Laurel and Our Lady of Sacred Heart. Stepping in is Addison Deal. First pitch, left center field, and that's going to get over. Home run. Addison Deal, 1-0 Laurel. Line drive shot, right center field. It's just a matter if it was going to be high enough, and it was.
Plenty high.
The first pitch swinging.
She guessed right that time.
Bring up Hayden Seifert. Hayden Seifert, the freshman, steps in, first pitch ball. And Hayden plays on the Neshannock varsity hockey team. Used to play for the Pittsburgh Penguin elite team when she was younger, but does not do that now. She's playing for Neshannock. She hits a fly ball deep left field. Forget about that one. The freshman putting it over. 2-0 Laurel.
That was another blast, Lee. There was no doubt about that one.
And that's Hayden's third home run of the year. And Addie Deal, that was her third home run, too. We're going to get a Paunce's Insurance trip to the mound. Paunce's Insurance, get the best rates and customer service by calling a local agent at Paunce's Insurance. You can visit them pauncesinsurance.com to request a quote for auto, home, business, or life insurance. Paunce's Insurance. Love the life you live, worry-free. And that was her 2 Toshiba RBIs. You can call Dale at 412-290-2156 for all your print output devices and digital workflow solutions, or visit business.toshiba.com and find a dealer near you. Bring up Georgia Jellyman. Does she have a home run in her? She has not hit one yet this year. Actually does have one home run this Georgia. First pitch inside.
It'd be a good time for the third one of the day.
Jellyman part of the basketball team and the track team. She ropes it, just foul. Also part of the cheerleading squad is Georgia.
Very active girl.
And by the way, we said this in our last broadcast for Laurel. Congratulations to Tori Atkins, who's not on the team but having a very successful track career, is Tori. Won one in the dirt. She broke the school record in the 200-meter and the 400-meter at the Wpial, won both of those. So she'll be going on to Shippensburg for the track championships. Yeah, you had a chance to see her run, Jay, during the track meet.
Oh, she was impressive.
Outside, 2-1. 3-0, 3-1. Sorry about that, Mr. Gore. Comes the 3-1. That's hit between first and second. Might be a base hit. She will beat it out. Does Georgia Jellyman. A chance for the Giacomo. Cannot throw her out, so singles to 3 straight hits for the Laurel Spartans. Bring up Eva Kuth. Eva Kuth, the junior. You bunting here, Jay? With the number 9 hitter?
Nope.
You're swinging away right now.
I'm swinging away right now myself.
And so is she, and she swings and misses.
Like I said, a lot of times there's not too many good bunters on the team. The way they're striking the ball, I think I'd keep swinging away.
Yeah, again, didn't get a chance to talk to Coach Duddy, but he's doing a great job here at Laurel High School. Change up. Stolen base. Did not see a strike call, so I'm assuming it was a ball, so 1-1. Yeah, we got a chance, Randy and I got a chance to talk to Coach Duddy and said, can't find any information. He said, that's good on him. He just coached travel ball and coached along the way, and the job came open and said, why not? Counts 1-1. That's a strike. Count goes to 1-2.
So I was trying to find information in today. I couldn't find anything either. I see why.
Yeah. There's no information on Coach Duddy. Like he said, it's a good thing. You don't want to find. Count goes to 1-2. Ground ball past the pitcher, going to be fielded there by Minton, and throws over and gets the out at first. But on the play, Jellyman will go down to third. So good play by Alyssa Minton, going over towards second base with a strong throw. 1 out, bring up the top of the order, and Macy Lang, who tried to bunt her way on her first time up. But a nice play by Leanne Walzer to throw her out of first base. O'Brien in at third, swing and a miss, strike 1. Yeah, when you have the speed of Lang, you expect bunt every time.
Bunt or like a slap hit.
Yeah, those lefties are good for that. Comes the 0-1. Stays outside. Again, nice crowd on hand for this matchup between Our Lady of Sacred Heart and Laurel. And nice to see the Shannock softball team sitting behind home plate. I'm sure they're cheering on the Laurel Spartans.
I'm sure they are too.
Same section. A lot of these girls know each other. Put the bunt down. Bunts through it. And luckily to get back to third base is Georgia Jellyman. As she was breaking on the pitch, looked like it might have been a suicide possibly. Lang did not come up with that bunt, and Jellyman had to put the brakes on.
If the third baseman wouldn't have cut that ball off, I think the shortstop would have tagged her out.
Count goes to 1-2. Comes the pitch, fouled up out of play. Of course, we weren't allowed to say in the Shannock when we were down there before talking to Coach Duddy, and I was trying to find out who Seifert played hockey for, and she didn't really want to say. She wanted to say if she played for the Shannock, but didn't. That ball fouled off. So she was like the team. It's like. So Coach Duddy said, well, they didn't really want to say the Shannock. It's like their arch rival right now. Hoping to get another chance at them next Wednesday or Thursday from the Lily Field.
Like you say, it's really tough to beat a team 3 times.
Comes the 1-2. Pop up, left side, and having enough room is the third baseman, Morgan O'Brien, right before she gets to the dugout. So pop out with 2 outs. Bring up Autumn Boyd.
Good hustle by O'Brien to get that ball.
Well, on the other side, on the Shannock, it's tough to win 45 games in a row.
That is very true.
So Autumn Boyd singled her first time up. She's stranded in that first inning. First pitch is strike.
I think I heard that one the whole way out here, Lee.
Like I said, I can't hear, so it doesn't matter. I can't hear Brandon Rosseye, the PA announcer, which you can always hear.
Oop, what's your
ball fouled off? Not quite as loud as Nick Jovanovich, though, the PA announcer from North Allegheny. But both do a great job. Seneca Valley in the house for the 3rd game tonight. The Raiders looking to make it to the championship for the 2nd consecutive year. Comes the 0-2. That's ball driven left field. Forget about this one. 3rd home run of the game. This one by Autumn Boyd. And the 3rd home run of the 2nd inning. 4-0 Laurel. That's Autumn Boyd's 2nd home run of the year.
Rocketed out of here, too. There was no doubt about that one. All 3 homers been shots.
I know the wind's blowing out, but wow. So Grace Kissick will step in. She struck out her first time up.
With 2 outs, they thought they was going to get out of the inning, but Boyd had a different idea.
And Kissick actually leads the team in home runs with 6. Let's see if I just set her up. First pitch strike. Well, Kissick's going to feel good about going back out for the top of the 3rd inning with a 4-0 lead.
That's for sure.
At least a 4-0 lead.
She might make a difference.
Pitch stays outside. Yeah, both teams in the Shannock, we saw them how good they can hit the ball. Laurel, very good offensive team also. Change up and a good one. Strike 2. Yeah, I like Child's changeup, that's for sure. She throws a lot of them.
I think that's her go-to pitch when she needs it out.
Comes the 1-2. That's a changeup again. Just a weak ground ball back to Giles. Will throw on for the out. 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors and nobody left. We played 2 Laurel leads 4-0. You're watching high school softball here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapies necessary, from the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Laurel leads Our Lady of Sacred Heart 4-0 here going to the top of the third inning. 9-1-2 hitters. Alyssa Minton will step in for the Chargers. Minton part of the basketball team and the volleyball team at Our Lady of Sacred Heart. First pitch swinging, strike one. Comes the 0-1, swing and a miss, strike two. And Coach David Quinn from Our Lady of Sacred Heart. Been there since 2017. He's also an assistant on the very successful Charger basketball team, Jay, we see out at Hershey a couple years. A couple state titles, a couple Wpial titles. Up high ball one.
Very good basketball program, Our Lady of Sacred Heart.
Coach Rodriguez does a phenomenal job there.
I enjoyed talking to him.
Yeah, he's been there for 7 years. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, first out of the inning. 5th strikeout for Grace Kissick. Yeah, Coach Quinn took over a program that wasn't doing too well, and his brother in the Navy, Jay, and sent him a video from the Navy, what they use for motivation and things like that, and he showed it to his team, and he uses a lot of the tips from his brother. There's a first pitch strike from that video. Vibril struck out her first time up.
That's 5 Ks for Kissick so far.
And trying to find out what that was all about. Do not know. Pointing down the first base line, I don't know. Illegal pitch. So did not see that. So finally at a first illegal pitch. A swing and a miss. Sometimes, especially when you're sitting in the outfield, you don't get that illegal pitch here. So the count's 1-1. That's up high. So I'm assuming Kissick probably just crow hopped. Didn't drag that foot. Need to keep that foot completely to the ground when you come off the mound. Next pitch inside, ball 3. They call it a crow hop basically. So if you come off the mound and your foot is not dragging with the ground, you sort of get an extra foot maybe, and then start dragging, and it's called the crow hop. So there's a base hit left field. So 1 out single for Vibrils. Because it's already 43 feet. They moved the mound back a few years back to 43. It was 40. The offense has opened up since then, but pitchers still sometimes, if you don't drag, you can get an extra 2 to 3 feet. Get that advantage back as Walter steps in. Walked her first time up, stranded at second base. First pitch inside. Laurel leads 4-0 here in the top of the third.
Sometimes you get away with that early in the year, but once you get to the playoffs with better umpires and more umpires, you can't get away with that.
That pitch inside. Well, I talked to Randy, our last broadcast, we talked about these umpires, the better umpires, they don't care. they'll call the illegal pitch because they don't care. Some of the other umpires that call it, then you have to deal. It's like, okay, coaches come out to foul back. Coaches come out and say, what did she do? Then you make sure you know what you're talking about. And some of these some umpires not really comfortable with calling an illegal pitch. Well, I think it is type thing, and they have to go out and explain it. The veteran umpires, they'll go say right here, look, foot's not dragging. And the coach usually says okay for the most part. Swing and a miss, strike 2. But it's usually you call it in the first or second inning, and usually everything's okay. But sometimes, as we saw the other night, one was called in the 6th inning that really changed the complexion of the game.
Complete complexion.
Comes to 2-2, that's inside. Yeah, because it would have been strike 3 out of the inning. Then it turned into ball 4. Next hitter comes up and hits the 3-run triple, I think it was.
Yes, bases clearing triple.
Yep, and that's how Avonworth won. Comes the payoff pitch. Just inside ball 4. So 1-out walk. Chargers in business here in the 2nd inning. Bring up Morgan O'Brien.
She had a hit in the first time up.
Morgan O'Brien is a part of the basketball team. And Morgan O'Brien is going to be an official, Jay. She's already a PIAA official.
Really?
Yes, she is. She's allowed to do the junior high games. Fouls this one off. They just started that junior high program, I believe, this year. That it used to have to be graduated high school, but now they started the junior high program where you can umpire the junior high, the 7th and 8th grade games. So she's got involved with that. So she knows the rules. Fouls this one off. At least she should know the rules anyways.
She should.
But it's great to see, though, because we're always looking at officials, and it's a great way to get kids involved and make some extra money also.
I know there's such a shortage of officials. I know we were out in the basketball championships out in Hershey. They're begging for officials.
O'Brien pops it up, second base. Zeppelin makes the catch for the 2nd out. Big 2nd out there. Bring up clean hitter Justina Giles.
Struck out her first time up.
Yeah, Giles was all section last year.
Need a big hit by Giles here to get the Our Lady Sacred Heart back in the game.
First pitch a strike. And she threw a no-hitter against Bentworth back on April 21st. Did Giles. Not going to throw the no-hitter today.
Nope, that was gone in the first inning.
But she's got a chance to get some runs back right here. Swinging a miss at a fastball by Kissick. Count goes 0-2.
She comes with speed or the off slow pitch. Yep, speed that time.
Just missed. Yeah, still impressed with the Shannock softball team. It looks like they're going to be staying for the whole game.
Yeah.
Comes the 1-2. Pop up. Infield. Does catcher Brewer have a chance? No, cannot make the catch.
Bless you.
I think the wind got a hold of that one. Brewer found it kind of late, and then the wind brought it back in a little bit. Unable to make the catch. Of course, the Shannock knows the Seneca Valley team fairly well, too, so they might stick around for that game also. Count goes to 1-2. Comes the pitch. That's up high. Weibrolt second with good speed. Waltzer at first with 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd.
Use a big hit here.
Big pitch here. You don't want to go full. Checked her swing. The appeal. Did not get the call. Count goes full. And I agree with that call.
That seems like one of the toughest calls you can make.
Oh, yeah. I got one tougher than that, which I'll share later. Comes payoff pitch. That's up high, ball 4. The bases are loaded here with 2 outs. Bring up Alex Domachowski. My toughest call when I was umpiring is we're going to have a Pawnson Insurance trip to the mound by Coach Duddy. Pawnson Insurance. Call Agent Dan Pawnson, Jessica Weiland, or Tracy Giddings to get started today. My toughest call as an umpire when you're by yourself or any is the swipe tag. Runner between second and third, and they just sort of swipe. They tag him. Did they tag him or they didn't tag him? So it's very tough. You don't have the proper angle. Sometimes you have the proper angle, and you still can't see if that glove hit or did not hit. And that's my toughest call when I umpired anyways.
Your umpire days done, you think?
No, I hope not. This year, yes. We'll see how this foot reacts.
Yeah, the way you're limping around, I don't know.
So Domachowski looking for a big hit here. She hit the hardest hit ball that the Chargers hit today. She lined out the third to end the first inning. Takes a first pitch strike.
That definitely was the hardest hit ball.
Vibral at third, Walter at second, Giles at first. Comes the 0-1. That's a strike in the inside corner, strike 2.
I was wondering if that hand was going to come up or not. A little hesitation here that time.
No, that's the way. He's the proper official. That's the way you're supposed to make the call. Here comes the 0-2. That's up high, ball 1. As we were talking in the car on the way down, you hear the glove pop, you say strike, and then you come up, boom, hand goes up. He's a textbook umpire with his signals. Here comes the 1-2. Fly ball left field. Does that have enough? Is it fair? It's foul ball. Just foul. Boy, from this angle it looked fair, but they call it a foul ball.
Oh, there goes
my roster down again.
Wish you could see a replay of that one.
And thanks to Mrs. McDonough for rescuing the. We'll get it. It's just a roster. We'll get it in between innings.
The flying roster, Lee.
Well, because I had the binoculars on it, then I had to look to see if there was a courtesy runner or not because Giles is on. So the count's still 1-2. So Kissick gets away with it. We almost had a tie ball game. So Kissick taking her time. Gets the sign. Comes the 1-2. That gets away with it. Wild pitch. That's going to score a run. Actually, a hitter. Get a hit batsman is what happened. Domachowski gets hits with the pitch, so she gets the cheap RBI the hard way. Making it 4-1. Thank you very much. Okay. So Lola Walmsley will step in with the bases loaded and 2 outs. She flew out to center field her first time up. First pitch, a strike. The score now 4-1. Looking to slap that one. That catches the corner also, strike 2. Waltzer third, Giles at second, Domachowski at first. See where she goes with the 0-2. Tries outside corner again, but a little bit too far outside. Gonna like the location, Jay.
That's very smart pitching, especially in an 0-2 count. You can get close. Not too close, though.
Would think same location here again. This one way outside. A little too far outside. Not tempting that time.
I think a little bit further than she really wanted it to be, but sometimes the pitch comes by the hand the wrong way. That's where it goes.
Counts 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. Strike 3 called. Big strikeout for Kissick. Sixth strikeout of the day. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and we strand 3. 4-1. Laurel leads Our Lady of Sacred Heart. You're watching high school softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Triple High School Sports Network.
In need of a lawyer? Contact Medore Bonner Law, a boutique firm offering tailored legal services and over 120 years legal experience. County residents with strong family ties to the community, Jason Medore and Michael Bonner, established Medore Bonner Law to provide clients with legal expertise and personal attention. Guided by their professional staff, you can feel confident your rights will be protected. Call attorneys Jason Medore or Michael Bonner, or visit MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Building Block Baseball is a local organization dedicated to and actively involved in teaching and development of local baseball talent. 3B provides weekly baseball seminars from January through May to enhance local baseball knowledge for players, coaches, and parents. Building Block Baseball is available for one-on-one development programs, team instructions, and group sections. 3B also provides Lawrence County with their own collegiate summer baseball team. The 3B Barons showcase top collegiate baseball talents of the area. Visit buildingblocksbaseball.com for more information and for their free downloadable documents and videos. Whether you're just learning the game, playing in college, or coaching a team, 3B can get you the building blocks of baseball today.
Yeah, welcome back to the bottom of the third inning. Laurel with a 4-1 lead. So Laurel will send up 3, 4, 5 hitters. Or, excuse me, 4, 5, 6 hitters. Abby Miles. First pitch strike. Tape things down now again.
A little extra tape there, at least.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Comes the 0-1 change up, fly ball, right field going back to Giacomo. She'll make the catch at the warning track, does Olivia, first out.
That's a shot by Miles.
I said, second year in a row she'll be traveling to Fargo, North Dakota to wrestle. Her brother was a wrestler also. Bring up Grace Zeppelin. And we're at Westminster High School. They break out the Led Zeppelin songs.
Really?
For the walk-up songs, yeah.
I miss the walk-up songs.
First pitch of ball. Our Lawrence County sign is hanging on by a thread right now, blown in the wind. Down the left field line.
Yeah, I see that. Probably have to get that after the game, too.
We should.
Yes.
There's a strike. Of course, athletic director Bob Zuda charged us a storage fee to keep our equipment. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, thank athletic director Bob Bizzuto because we had the broadcast last night here from North Allegheny, pitching the dirt ball too. Had the broadcast last night and started off today, so we were able to keep all our equipment plugged in and greatly appreciate the hospitality. We're able to do that. Made life a lot easier. Made it a lot easier for Randy Gore to learn the system on the fly. 2-1. There's a strike. Count goes to 2-2. Yeah, we didn't get the umpires' names, but I recognize the umpire just from his signal. I think we might have had him against one of our games, Randy. Yeah. Change up, popped up, infield. Giles will make the catch for the second out.
Something you don't see that often. Pitcher calling everybody else off.
It's a good thing here for Justina Giles after that one run, getting that one run back. You definitely want to put up a 0 here. Bring up Addison Deal, who homered her last time up. First pitch just a little low.
One of the 2 homers in a row.
Yeah, Addie Deal going to be off to St. Francis to continue her career. Pitch down low. And we're changing things up this broadcast. We'll have our Melee minute in the 4th inning instead of the 3rd. I thought about it, Randy. No, that was me. I thought about keeping it here is like, let's change things up.
As long as you have the Melee Minute.
Yeah, we will have a Melee Minute. Sponsored by Melee Chiropractic. Pitch up high. Ball 2. Our next broadcast, well, looks like it's going to be Wednesday at 4 o'clock. Then the Shannick Lancers baseball team. 3 o'clock. Oh, 3-0. I'm sorry. I thought you were saying 3 o'clock. My clicker was wrong. There's a strike. Yeah, 4 o'clock baseball Wednesday afternoon. Might have a softball game before then, because they are talking possibly about playing the Shannick on Wednesday morning down at California University. Comes the 3-1. Fly ball that's going to go out of play. Instead of putting them on different days, they will sometimes, they'll put them the early game like at 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock down at California. And then after the game, they can just drive right up to Washington and watch the baseball team. I personally hope it's on both separate days, because then I can go. Because I don't really want to take a chance of going down to California and getting stranded. Because the payoff pitch, change up, ball 4. 2-out walk. Yeah, plans are good. But sometimes 11-inning games change those plans.
Game starting an hour and a half late like the other night.
Or a game Randy and I did, we had to leave. It was a 9th inning, and it went 11 innings. And it's like, jeez. Pitch up high, ball 1. And we did a game for North Allegheny that Jared Barton had to be up at Grove City at 5:30. The game started at 2 o'clock, the baseball game. Yeah, it should be no problem. He had to leave by 5:30. Well, I ended up doing 2 extra innings while he flew to Grove City. That pitch outside, ball 2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. 4-1 Laurel.
Seaford homered last time, so Giles is trying to be very careful with her, like she was with Deal.
Comes the 2-0. Up by ball 3. And from looking out 200 feet away, it doesn't look like Seaford has that. Just by the looks, doesn't look like she would have that type of power.
No. But that was a shot.
That sure was. That's her 3rd home run of the year, too. 3-0. She's taken all the way for a strike.
Doesn't look like Giles is really throwing the ball that hard this time. I think last time she tried to blow one by her, and she caught up with it.
Comes the 3-1. That's fouled, and Coach Duddy give him an EC there. Error on the coach. I'm sure he'll take a ribbon from his team.
Can't yell his third baseman for missing one now.
I don't know. Autumn Boyd she might say something. Because the payoff pitch. Change up, just gets a hold of it and fouls it off. Good job there by Seifert to hang in with that pitch.
Like I said, Giles seems to be slowing down a little bit against these 5, 6, and 7 hitters.
I said she throws that changeup quite a bit. Don't see that many changeups a lot of times. Payoff pitch again. Ground ball. It's going to find its way into center field for a base hit. Trying to get to third base, but she's going to be safe at third base. Addison Deal slides in safely. Great throw by Vibro. Does not get the call at third. Seifert goes down to second base on the throw. Bring up Georgia Jellyman.
I thought that throw beat her, but
the throw did beat her, but Deal got the foot in, according to the home plate umpire, just in time. And again, we're 200 feet away. He was, 5 feet from the call? Is exactly what you want to do. Little dribbler back to Giles now, and that's going to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 hit. No errors. They strand 2. We played 3. 4-1 Laurel. You're watching high school softball here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Are you looking to make a difference? Well, here is your opportunity. Lawrence County Child and Youth Services is looking for compassionate foster parents now. If you are over the age of 21, in good health, and wanting to help a child in need, we're in need of you. Receive free training and compensation by becoming a foster parent. Call 724-658-2558 and let Bill, Brooklyn, and Heather get you started. Make a difference and become a foster parent today.
And first pitch to Giacomo is a strike here in the top of the fourth inning with Laurel leading 4-1. We'll have our Melee Chiropractic Minute in between this inning. That ball's fouled off, strike two. Looks like the Shannock softball team, looks like they might be getting ready to leave now. Coach G looks like she's sticking around. Sitting in the stands behind home plate. Of the 0-2, swing and a miss. First out. Kissick's 7th strikeout of the day. And whoever was tuning in that was told Coach G, I told on him. Iwachumo steps in, squares around the bunt, gets hit with the pitch. So 1-out hit by pitch. It should be Alyssa Mitten, right?
It should be. He maybe announced the wrong one.
Yeah, he said Ava Chuma had
Yeah,
me looking there.
she got hit by pitch.
Yeah, it is Alyssa Mitten up.
Yeah.
First pitch, a strike.
That is number 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a minor mistake. We caught it, though.
That pitch inside. Well, I think that's Brandon Rossi's first mistake in 3 years, so. You see Brandon pretty much everywhere in Western Pennsylvania. Comes the 1-1, square around the bunt. That fouls off. Count goes to 1-2. Yeah, Chomo at first base. She deals with the disease AMPS. It's a very painful medical condition that could cause pain anywhere in the body. And she deals with that. She had to miss last year, but she's able to back this year. Pitch just outside. Count goes 2-2. The episodes of pain can be intermittent, constant. It can affect the whole body, or be localized to one area of the body, or just affect just a limb. Puts the bunt down, perfectly placed, but going the first to make the play there. Deal over to Boyd. Sacrifice complete with 2 outs. Bring up Vibral. Try to get a run back here. Interesting that you down 3 runs and you're bunting here in the 4th inning.
I don't know what that was all about, but.
First pitch swinging. Yeah, I'm not doubting Coach David Quinn. It's not happening.
They must have a lot of faith and joy at Vibral to hit
Well,
good.
she is your leadoff hitter. She is going to Seton Hill. She was all section. That ball gets away. Pass ball? Go the pass ball on that one. Yeah, looked like Brewer just folded and looked like it just went underneath her glove. Puts a runner at third. No danger, though, for Kissick, though. Just concentrate on the batter here in Vibral. With 2 outs here in the fourth, and Laurel lead him 4-1. Pop up. Center field. Going back is Jellyman, and she'll make the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. So Laurel able to escape that. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 3.5. It's 4-1. Laurel over Our Lady of Sacred Heart. You're watching high school softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP. I want to thank Melee Minute for our Melee Minute we've been doing all year long, Jay, in between the 3rd. This time it's going to be the 4th inning. So great play usually involves the teamwork. One of the main advantages is the team aspect with 3 doctors, or Dr. Jero or Dr. Bowser, all learn from each other new tips and tricks to keep helping you feeling your best. And they are hiring. You can reach out at meleecairo@gmail.com. Looking at this 2A bracket we already mentioned earlier. If you haven't found out, the Shannock defeated Greensburg Central Catholic 15-0 in a 3-inning game that Miss Fry, Addie Fry, pitched the no-hitter. She didn't get the player of the game, but she got the play of the game for the home run, but a three-inning no-hitter, yeah. But anyways, they'll get the winner here of Laurel and Our Lady of Sacred Heart. And boy, our Melee Minute was a Melee about 27 seconds as we're ready to go here. Here in the bottom of the 4th, and Ava Coase steps in, takes a first pitch strike. Well, that was quick. Guess that's why we should have went for the bottom of the 3rd. Cute fly ball, shallow left field, and making the nice running catch is left fielder Ava Chumo.
Very nice running catch. Got a good jump in the ball and caught it very quickly.
So 1 out here. Got Macy Long. Laurel scored all their runs in the 2nd inning. 3 home runs. That count for all 4 RBIs. Macy Lang, left center field, and diving catch, and makes the catch. Julia Vibro with the web gem. Everybody stand on that play. Now you have an idea why she was all sectioned and heading to Seton Hill with that play right there. Bring up Autumn Boyd.
She homered last time up.
Yeah, she's 2 for 2 with those 2 RBIs, the single and the home run. Starts up with the changeup. We gotta love watching plays like that.
Yes.
Got a great jump on the ball. Went with confidence. Swinging a pitch out of the dirt.
Full net pitch.
Yeah. Our sign's hanging by a thread. I think somebody's trying to fix it right now. No, they're just holding it down for us.
Yeah.
They're leaning on the fence having a drink.
We might have some more bungees in there, but I'm not sure.
I got them in my car, but don't have time to go to my car, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sign's just going to have to blow in the wind. Count goes 2-1. That stays outside, ball 3. Said next game up we can catch in the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Seneca Valley and Pine Richland trying to punch their ticket to Lily Field. Change up, fly ball, left field. Making the catch is Chumo for the 3rd out of the inning. So 3 up, 3 down. We played 4. It's 4-1 Laurel. You're watching high school softball here on the Lawrence County Sports Network and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Weiland, Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance and receive the personalized service you deserve.
And welcome back. 5th inning we go. 4-1 Laurel. Leanne Walser will step in. 0 for 0. Just walked twice as the number 2 hitter. Pops this up left field, going back a couple steps, making the catch is the left fielder, Hayden Seifert for the first out.
Number 3, Morgan O'Brien.
Bring up Morgan O'Brien. 1 for 2 on the day is Morgan, singled in the first. The great Chuck Crummy in the house again. Slip off to our right. First pitch fouled. His granddaughter plays is Cameron Hummel. She was a pinch runner the other day here for Our Lady of Sacred Heart. One of the few coaches that have a field named after him and still alive. We were talking about that before. A couple of our broadcasts. We were talking about that yesterday during our broadcast pop-up. Infield, second baseman will make the catch is Grace Zeppelin for the second out. Yeah, Chuck Crummy, many years at Central Catholic basketball. Such a joy to talk to, too. One thing I liked about Chuck is he would play everybody. He'd have 13 people dressed, and he's like, all 13 get in. He says, you're on the roster, you play. That's the way he believed in that theory. As Giles steps in with 2 outs here in the 5th. Kissick, 2 quick outs, swing and a miss, strike 1.
This game's really moving along the last couple innings.
There's the jinx.
I shouldn't have. I'm sorry.
That's the jinx. We don't care about the no-hitter jinx, but that one. Pitch up high.
Well, that first game was pretty quick.
Yeah.
3 innings.
This isn't a 3-inning game. We get a good battle between the Chargers and the Spartans. Pitch down low. Count goes to 2-1. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th.
Giles had the 1 bad inning, but after that, she's been going pretty good.
Laurel trying to get back to Lily Field. Swinging. Actually a foul tip. Strike 2. Must have caught the catcher in Brua because the umpire's going to go out and make sure his plate is completely clean. Make sure there's not 1 ounce of dirt on it. So it counts 2-2.
Nice move by the umpire.
Oh, yeah. Pop up out of play. Yeah, I like this umpire back here because he's textbook.
You know what his call is when he makes it.
Yep. So Kissick. Comes the 2-2. Strike 3 called. 3 up, 3 down. We played 4.5. 4-1 Laurel. You're watching high school softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Coaches, success in the spring on the diamond begins all the way back in the fall. Get your team ready for the spring sports season by joining the Western Pennsylvania Fall Baseball League. For nearly 2 decades, the WPFBL has hosted some of the top teams from the WPIL and beyond to hone their skills in a competitive yet developmental environment. Over 60 teams compete in the 6-week fall season, which features Saturday doubleheader games in your region, followed by the playoffs for just $250 plus umpire fees. Coaches can choose to play based on a geographic location and school size, can choose to compete in the varsity division and to get accustomed to 60-90 baseball in the JV division. For more information or to sign up for the WPFBL, call League President Brian Zarenza or visit WPFBL.totalcamps.com.
Yeah, I want to thank the Crane Bureau for our sponsor. They usually sponsor our out-of-town scoreboard, but not many scores right now. So you grab a seat in the bar, the dining room, the loft, or please go outside in the patio in this weather. Plenty of room at the Crane Room. You can call for to-go order also 724-656-1553 as Grace Kissick steps in. First pitch taking a ball. She's 0 for 2 in the day is Grace, but pitching a very good ball game here today, though.
2 hits and 7 strikeouts.
And takes a strike. Again, the winner brackets will come out tomorrow sometime, probably tomorrow morning. They'll announce what time the games will be. We already know they're at Lily Field down in California. 1-1 change up. It's going to be a soft little floater to the shortstop in Alexis Domachowski for the first out. Bring up Abby Miles. You went down to California last year, right, Jay?
No.
You did not take the trip? Okay.
Nope, I've never been there.
It's a haul.
That's why I hear.
From where I live, it's about an hour and 45 minutes.
Well, you're going out my way, aren't you? Don't
California?
You go out 80? Don't you go out 80?
No, base hit, Abby Miles. A 1-out single for Abby Miles. Go up to Grace Zeppelin. Now you can go Turnpike and then take the Huntington exit and go down that way. So no, we don't go near. I usually go down 79 and then hit 70 and then go down that way.
Okay, down towards Bell Vernon.
Way past there.
Yeah, but you take 7. You get 70 in Bell Vernon.
Yeah. Bring up Grace Zeppelin, who's 0 for 2 in the day. First pitch.
Here it comes.
Fly ball. Forget about this one. 4th home run of the day. This one goes to Grace Zeppelin. 6-1 Laurel.
You saw that one, Lee?
Saw that one. 4th home run by the Laurel Spartans by 4 different players. First Deal, then Seifert, then Boyd, now Zeppelin.
Zeppelin had 5 homers coming into today, so make that number 6.
Big 2 runs here in the bottom of the 5th inning as Addie Deal checks in with one of those home runs and a walk. Change up, pops it up. Catcher Waltzer drops it, cannot make the catch. I was looking down to find out who the catcher's name, Jay. Did not get to see if that was an error, hit, or.
I was looking down too.
Going to be an error on the catcher? Yep, okay. So an E2. Yeah, Mr. Heckman didn't have to push any buttons because he could look at the play. So, yeah, just look down and get the catcher's name there. And ground ball is going to find its way in the left field for a 1-out single. Stopping at second is Deal. Seifert has herself a 2 for 2 day.
3 for 3.
Or 3 for 3, excuse me. Yeah, the freshman. No, actually, Seifert was hit by a pitch, wasn't she, in the 3rd?
She has a homer, a single, and a single.
Was it a single? Okay.
That's what I got here.
Sounds good. 2 men on, 1 out for Georgia Jellyman. Tries to bunt and does not come up with that. Strike 1. 6-1 Laurel looking for more. With one out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. That hits her. And now I'm waiting for Coach Quinn maybe to come out and say she didn't even try to get out of the way.
I thought the same thing, Lee.
But one of the coaches might ask a little bit there, but so hit by pitch, loads the bases. So Eva Kuth checks in. Infield will be halfway up. Well, it looks like they're going to come the whole way in now. Play in to try to cut down this run with one out.
That was my same thought, because it just stood there and took it off the arm.
First pitch up high. Of course, I'd take a change up off the arm too.
Well, can the umpire call intentionally getting hit?
Yeah, you're supposed to at least try to move. You can't lean into the pitch.
She never even moved anywhere.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah, I mean, umpire's judgment that comes to the 1-0. That's in the dirt ball, too. Of course, the umpire's judgment, too. I mean, you might not be able to get out of the way either, so that's the other situation you got there.
I don't think it hurt her, though.
No, I don't think. Comes to 2-0. Fly ball right field, and that's going to drift foul. Good swing there by Eva.
I think that would have cleared the bases. Or at least 2 runs would have scored in that hit, if it would have been fair.
Eva Kuth coming in with a batting average of .207 on the year. Flies this one left center field. That's going to score at least one. And stopping at third base. Station to station is Seaford. So Seaford at third. Jellyman a first RBI single for Eva Kuth, the number 9 hitter. Deal scores. It's now 7-1. Bring up the top of the order, the 8th man to hit. Boy, Chargers in trouble here in the 5th. That's low, ball 1.
Only one out in the inning, too.
Infield in.
They're going to have to.
That was a Toshiba RBI by Eva Kuth. 412-290-2156. Fly ball. Center field. Vibrals makes the catch, and she's going to throw to third. What a gun there. But a sacrifice fly for Macy Lang. 8-1. Boy, the Vibrals unload.
Well, that ball she threw to home plate or third base earlier, she does have a gun.
No chance for Jellyman to tag there. It's a 2-1, 8-1, Autumn Boyd.
She saw she had no chance at home, so it was a smart move going to third base in case Jellyman wasn't smart enough to stay at second.
With an arm like that, I thought maybe she was going to throw home.
I thought she was too.
But they throw the third, so. Autumn Boyd represents the winning run at 8-1. Change up. Can be outside ball 2 in case she would get another home run to end this thing possibly. Could happen. (8-1) Laurel. The pitch just got underneath it. Ball goes foul. 4 runs in the 2nd. 4 more runs here in the 5th for Laurel. Remember, at the end of this one, Seneca Valley and Pine Richland in the house for the semifinals. That pitch way up high, ball 3. At the end of this game, we have to pick our Melee Chiropractic play of the game and our LCAP player of the game.
I got a possibility for the player.
Comes the 3-1. Change up, pop up, infield, going back, make the catch will be Alyssa Minton to get out of the inning. 4 more runs for the Laurel Spartans. 4 hits. We had an error and we strand 2. Through 5, it's 8-1. Laurel over Our Lady Sacred Heart. You're watching high school softball here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
That was awesome.
Top of the 6th inning, 1. Laurel, 2 innings away from a trip to Lilly Field to take on their arch rival, the Shannock Lancers, next Wednesday or Thursday. Alex Lomachowski will step in 0 for 1 on the day. She was hit by a pitch the last time. Got the cheap RBI, the only Toshiba RBI for Our Lady Sacred Heart Chargers. She ropes this one foul. Boy, the duck caught someone into the Seneca Valley fans over there. Almost caught one of the players for Seneca Valley. Hopefully she's going to be okay. One of the fans got hit. Might have to check on her. Yeah, it looks like a fan possibly got hit in the head with that softball. So they're going to make sure she's okay here. It's tough to see on that third base line. The sun's shining right at you. And plus, you can't really see the ball. You're sort of shielded from the dugout, so it's tough to see that foul ball coming into the area.
She must get hit in the head because they gave her a nice pack.
Yeah. Now that one, if I would have got hit in the head, I would have been knocked out for that first game.
The thing was, you never saw it coming.
No. Laurel scored 4 runs in the 2nd inning. Home runs by Addison Deal, Hayden Seifert, and a 2-run shot by Autumn Boyd made it 4-0. Our Lady back and get at least 1 run back in the 3rd inning, but they stranded the bases loaded in that inning. Alex Lomachowski with the lone Toshiba RBI got hit by a pitch that scored a run, but Laurel able to get out of that, and then they score 4 more here in the 5th inning. 2-run home run by Grace Zeppelin. RBI single by Eva Kuth. RBI single RBI sacrifice fly by Macy Lang, making it 8-1 Laurel here in the top of the 6th inning. Again, the winner of this, later on after this game, Seneca Valley and Pine Richland, the upstart Pine Richland Rams, with I believe a 7-14 record, if I'm not mistaken, in the semifinals. Of course, there's only 6 teams make the WPL playoffs in 6A, but they made it to the semifinals, and they have a huge task in trying to defeat Lexi Hames and the Seneca Valley Raiders.
You seen her pitch, Lee?
Yes, we had that. Yeah, I watched her strike out 20 North Allegheny Tigers. So she's the real deal. Yeah, she was thrown 63, 64, and then during the wintertime, they went to a clinic so she could throw the ball harder. Now she's thrown 66 to 68. So but they have more than just Lexi Hames, but she's the real deal for sure, is Lexi Hames. So as they continue to attend to the fans, so we're going to take a step aside. And we'll be back. You're watching high school softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP, the Trib Live High School Sports Network. When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit lcsportsnet.com and click Advertise with LCSN. Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination. When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Weiland, Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance and receive the personalized service you deserve.
In need of a lawyer? Contact Medore Bonner Law, a boutique firm offering tailored legal services and over 120 years legal experience. County residents with strong family ties to the community, Jason Medore and Michael Bonner, established Medore Bonner Law to provide clients with legal expertise and personal attention. Guided by their professional staff, you can feel confident your rights will be protected. Call attorneys Jason Medore or Michael Bonner, or visit MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapies necessary, from the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game. Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Welcome back to North Allegheny High School. 8-1. Laurel leading Our Lady of Sacred Heart, and we attend to one of the fans. Apparently somebody's grandmother got hit with that fly ball, so they're still attending her on the third base line there. It wasn't the hardest hit ball in the world, but softballs can cause a lot of damage.
Especially under they're common.
Yeah, so, and definitely, I said, from where they're sitting, it's tough to see that softball come from that angle, especially with the sun shining in your eyes also. So, unfortunately, she was not hit, not able to see that ball, so they are tending to her, and it's a nice gesture to stop the game, get the fan attended to, and make sure everything is going to be okay. So I said the winner of this game will take on the Shannock Wednesday or Thursday. The loser of this game not done. They will play in the consolation match for a seeding of a 3-4 game, as the fan will get a nice round of applause.
She's getting taken off in a golf cart. They're putting her in her golf cart now.
Yeah, so probably put her in the golf cart and then probably take her up to the local hospital, I would assume, to probably get checked out. Plenty of those around this area. So let's see if Kissick needs any warm-up pitches. See if they let her throw any warm-ups. So, and they are going to let her throw some warm-up pitches. So Alex Tomachowski is the batter. We're going to check the count because I cleared my clicker.
At least she's able to walk with assistance to the golf cart.
Yeah, and the count is 0-1 is the count. And Tomachowski will step back in. And she hits a fly ball, center field. Jellyman camps underneath it for this first out of the inning here in the 6th inning. Yeah, it's unfortunate that you have those injuries, but that's why they print on the on those Major League Baseball tickets. If you get hit, don't sue us.
We was down in Pittsburgh at a game. My son played ball, and an older lady took one right by the third baseline. Never saw it coming.
Walmsley first pitch takes the ball. 0 for 2 in the day. At the end of this game, we will have our Maley Chiropractic play of the game and our LCAP player of the game. That pitch up high, ball 2. And we will have an abbreviated post-game show because we are going to try to be as polite as we possibly can to our affiliate Trib Live High School Sports Network. If it was Mike Azadian here, we'd take all day. But since Mitch Montana and crew is in, we will do our best to get out of here. Comes the 2-0. Swing and a miss. Of course, Mitch doesn't do a lot of Trib anymore because he's pretty much full-time with WBVP now. 2-1 pitch to Walmsley. Swing and a miss. Kissick's had pitched well here today.
I believe that's 8 strikeouts.
Yeah, got her with 8 strikeouts.
And only 2 hits given up.
Actually got her with 9 strikeouts is what I have her for. Yeah, we're going to get a pinch hitter here. Pinch hitter number 12. Actually, no. Did we get an illegal pitch called? Or the count wasn't. She thought it was strike 3. I had 2-2. Yeah. Walmsley just thought it was strike 3. Now it's ball 3. 3-2. Yeah, I thought it was wrong. I thought maybe I missed something there, so count is full.
Yeah, I had it at 2-1 also, so yeah. I was like, oh, maybe I missed the
Pop up. It's just going to get out of play. Again, I want to thank the Red Zone for sponsoring our broadcast all year long.
And she does have 8 strikeouts, Enley.
Yes.
Yes.
Now it's official.
Number 9.
Walmsley strikes out for the second time here today. 2 outs. And now we will have our pinch hitter, and Julia Pinter. So Pinter will pinch hit. Julia Pinter, a freshman. Get some playoff experience here. Coach David Quinn. Get some extra players in.
The jock had struck out her only 2 times at bat today, so figured to give somebody else a chance.
To get the paperwork done. and get Pinter up the bat here with 2 outs here in the 6th, and the Spartans leading 8-1. Boy, that wind's really picking up. The dust starting to blow around in the infield a little bit. First pitch, a swing. There's a swing and a miss.
Yeah, I saw some dust blowing off the infield when I looked up last time.
It might be jacket weather here later on.
I have one with me.
Well, we'll be long gone. Next pitch inside.
Thought you said you're going to get some nachos or something.
We might get something, but we're not sticking around. I'll listen to Triple Live High School Sports Network on the way home to the Seneca Valley game. Comes the 1-1, swing and a miss by Piner, strike 2. Yeah, hopefully they'll have a quick third game for their sake. A 1-0 game that goes 1 hour. Swing and a miss, strike 3, strikeout number 10 for Kissick. 3 up, 3 down. Go to the bottom of the 6th. 8-1, you're watching high school softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Go to the bottom of the 6th, 6-1. Or excuse me, 8-1. Laurel over Our Lady of Sacred Heart. Abby Miles will step in. First pitch, change up, ball 1. And Mr. Dawson was making sure we got our shirts to our previous players of the game from our last broadcast in Zeppelin and Boyd. We were able to get those to Coach Duddy before the game. Didn't get the pictures taken, Mr. Dawson, because we're sort of rushed for time. Ground ball's going to diving stop there by Lang and throws off. Domachowski with a web gem there. Domachowski diving to her left, gets up, throws, and gets. Nice play, went out.
Beautiful play. Second baseman dove, got the ball, come up and threw a strike to first base.
And that was my fault. That was Kissick up. It was my fault. Miles is up now. And she ropes one in the right field for a base hit. So Abby Miles on 2 for 3 and 2 for 4 in the day. Bring up Grace Zeppelin. Zeppelin 1 for 3 in the day with a 2-run home run. First pitch swing and ground ball third to O'Brien. He throws it away. Going to third will be Miles, E5. One out here in the 6th, first and third.
She wanted to go to the second base for the force out, but the second baseman wasn't there, so she didn't forced it Hurley over the first.
Yeah, we're going to get a courtesy runner. Did not hear that, Jay.
Ivy Panther, I believe.
See if Mr. Heckman heard the...
Yep, Ivy Panther, number 3.
Okay, thank you. Ivy Panther, the volleyball player, in for the courtesy runner. Actually, it's going to be a pinch runner for Zeppelin, since Zeppelin is the second baseman. So Miles at third. Pancher at first. Addie Dio up with a home run. 1 for 3 in the day, 1 for 2 in the day, and she launches this deep right field. Forget about it. 3-run home run. Game over. 10-run roll goes into effect. A nice way to end it here for North Allegheny High School. Final score, Laurel 11, Our Lady of Sacred Heart 1. We'll be back for our Tri-Rivers or Tri-Principals Association abbreviated post-game show. You're watching high school softball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
When injuries get you sidelined, don't trust just anyone to get you back on the field. Visit Health in Motion Physical Therapy in Shenango Township. They want to get you back to the top of your game as quickly as possible with certified orthopedic and manual therapies. At Health in Motion, you receive quality one-on-one time with a board-certified physical therapist. Get the next generation of physical therapy to help in your recovery. Health in Motion is the first PT clinic in Western Pennsylvania to use the Newbie, the neurobioelectric stimulator, in their therapies. Their technologies can reduce your time on the sideline from 3 or 4 weeks to just 3 or 4 days. Don't wait for months to see improvement. Notice a difference after your first visit to Health in Motion, keeping you moving.
Having a safe and healthy home is not something to play games with, especially if your home was built before 1978. You may be exposed to extremely harmful lead-based paint hazards. If you're concerned about lead in your home, don't roll the dice on your family's safety. LCAP's Healthy Homes Lead Hazard Reduction Program is here to help you win the battle. Your family's health and safety is the goal. Contact the Department of Healthy Homes today.
In need of a lawyer? Contact Medore Bonner Law, a boutique firm offering tailored legal services and over 120 years legal experience. County residents with strong family ties to the community, Jason Medore and Michael Bonner, established Medore Bonner Law to provide clients with legal expertise and personal attention. Guided by their professional staff, you can feel confident your rights will be protected. Call attorneys Jason Medore or Michael Bonner, or visit MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
And welcome back to our Tri-Rivers Association post-game show. Final score 11-1. Abbreviated post-game show, Jay. A hitting performance. First game, the Shannock. Second game, Laurel, Jay, with 5 home runs here today.
And they were all shots. You had one by freshman Sievert, and she also had 2 other singles.
Yeah, so Laurel scored those 4 runs in the second inning, 3 home runs in the second inning, a 2-run shot by Boyd, a single shot by Deal and Seifer, making it 4-0. The Chargers would score one run in a hit by pitch by Domachowski with the cheap RBI, but Laurel would score 4 more in the 5th inning. Another 2-run home run by Grace Zeppelin, an RBI by Kuth, and a sacrifice fly by Lang, making it 8-1, and then a 3-run shot in the 6th to end this game 11-1. So Laurel will move on to play in the Shannock, and we're going to go to our Melee Chiropractic play of the game. I think our player of the game, Jay, let's go with our player of the game first. I'm going to go with Addie Deal. 2 home runs on the day, Jay, 4 home runs, and plus she ends it to end this game on Addie Deal. She's our Lawrence County player of the game. We're proud to honor Addie Deal of the Laurel Spartans. She'll receive a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being named tonight's player of the game. You can view the full list of this year's players of the game. Go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on player of the game. Congratulations to Addison Deal for being named tonight's player of the game. LCAP, changing lives. And Jay, I'm going to put you on the spot since we didn't get a chance to really figure it out. You're going to get to name the play of the game tonight.
The play of the game, I think, should be Hayden Seifert with that big home run as a freshman, and she also had 2 other hits.
So we will go with Hayden Seifert for the play of the game. That home run.
Melee Chiropractic is proud to present the Play of the Game award to Hayden Seifert of the Laurel Spartans. Mady Chiropractic and Lawrence County Sports are proud to honor Hayden for tonight's play of the game. Hayden will receive a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's play of the game. Video of tonight's play of the game may also be featured on Trib Live, High School SportsNet, standout platform on Twitter and Instagram. To view tonight's Mady Chiropractic play of the game and a full list of this season's top plays, go along to lcsportsnet.com and click on Play of the Game. Congratulations to Hayden Seaford for tonight's Mady Chiropractic play of the game. Let Mady Chiropractic keep you in the game.
First broadcast, the Shannock wins 15-0 today. 6-inning game, 11-1 Laurel. Them two schools, the Shannock and Laurel, they know each other very well. They will meet next Wednesday or Thursday from Lily Field for the Wpial 2A Championship, and we'll have that broadcast right here in the Lawrence County Sports Network. I want to thank everybody here at North Allegheny High School for today's hospitality. Mr. Randy Gore, great job producing for Lawrence County. Greatly appreciate your patronage and doing a great job here today for my brother Jay Moan, and my name's Lee Moan. Again, final score 11-1. Laurel defeats Our Lady's Sacred Heart. You've been watching all this on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by Hellcap and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Have a great night, everybody.